All right. Good morning. Hello. Welcome to the week.
Yep.
This is the Crafty Corner, and I'm Bima, better known as Els. Um, and we are working on our Viewer's Choice Journal. I had all my viewers send me in suggestions for a journal that they would like, and then we randomly picked one, and that is the one that we are working on. And the one that we randomly picked was from Arlene. It was a musical mashup of Annie, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and Mary Poppins. And she chose a full journal. She had a choice between that or Traveler's Notebook. And so she chose the full, which is 3 signatures. And that is what we are working on currently. Oh, there it is. All right, let's get out our
What
stuff.
are you waiting for? I have nothing. I'm sorry.
We have had fantastic contributions for this journal. So let me just finish getting out all of this. Then we'll talk about all of that. Okay. So firstly, we had this, which is a vintage golden book, in really great condition. And this one is from 1968. And this one is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And I didn't have the heart to cut it up. So this is going with the journal. And then we had a viewer who sent in some of the Tim Holtz Mary Poppins die cuts. We've been using those. Good morning, Michelle. Hello, Rudy. And we are doing this in a vintage Reader's Digest cover. And I'm hoping that I don't have to extend this cover in the back. And I don't think I will, because these seem to be fitting very nicely as we have done. This is part A. Excuse me. And so we have like a little journaling card in here. Let me fix this. If my glue wants to work today. We'll see. Okay, got that. Glue is sort of working today. And then we left a lot of writing space because the person that this journal is being made for is an actual journaler. She likes to actually write in her journals. So I want to make sure there's plenty of writing space in here. So we have a full page, then we have a nice big journaling card, plenty of space here to write as well. And then more writing space and another journal card, another tall journal card here, more journal card, another journal card in this little pocket here, more writing space. This is a paper clip, so it can be moved. More writing space, a lot more writing space. another journal card, but more writing space, writing space. So you can see we're kind of keeping this to a lot of writing space. These are both journal cards, and this one is actually quite large. And then the center is all journaling space. And then more journaling space with more cards. And we're kind of rotating through. At first, I was going to just do like one signature of Annie, one signature of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and then one signature of Mary Poppins. But I decided that I would just put it all together in the theme of a mashup. We're putting it all together. So we have quite a few little journaling cards and little writing spaces. A belly band here, which is one of the original Annie cartoons. More writing space, some more, and we put this in this little statement on a Mary Poppins page because we're alluding to the bank. And then that is all of A. B, this is all I'm showing you of B because I did B off camera. And we are currently working on C. We have just a few pages left, and I'm hoping that we're going to get this one done by the end of the week and be able to get it bound. Hello, Brian. Hello, Christine. So let's take a look where we are. Pretty much done there. This one. Pretty much done here. Pretty much done there. Still need to put tops on these. All right, so this is where we are. Right here. So let me see. I don't like to repeat images or put things too close together, so I'm just checking to see. I think we're good. All right, so we can do this one. I'm going to trim this out. Let me get my scissors. So, how was everybody's week started? How did it go? Is everybody ready for Easter? Let's round corners on this. Let's see. Use this one. I glue my stickers down. I don't trust them. See, everybody's coming up to her house. She has a big yard, though, so that makes it good for, Easter egg hunting and stuff. Ugh. Most of my grandkids are too big for Easter. I just have to go out and get something for Miss Lily. Because she's the only one that really does Easter. Other ones are all too big for it. Don't get me wrong, they like candy. But for them, I just give them a box of candy and they're happy. But Miss Lily, she's still little. She needs an Easter basket. I guess we should put those on right side up, not upside down. Hey, Stace. So let's see. All right. One of these days, guys, I'm going to find the perfect glue bottle. One of these days. Okay. Get that cleaned a little bit. There we go. I don't know why, but I have so much glue on my finger and I just got started. Okay. Where's that other one? Here it is. Thinking we're going to put a little ink on this. Probably should keep the ink pad open. Okay. Now, we do have paper clips in this journal. And we have this one, which is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And then in section A, I think it is, we have Mary Poppins. So I think we need to make one for Annie. So let's take a look at some of the images we have for Annie and see what we've got, what we can use. Not really anything popping out. Okay. So let me do. See, you have a 5-year-old, so you get to, you get to have fun. All right, so let's pull up Annie. I think we use this one. Let me see. Yeah, this is the one we're going to use. So let me go ahead and open up the Google Drive because that's where I do all my printing. Open up the images. Okay, put one in.
Gills.
Yes.
That guy right there? Is that Vernon HP's uncle?
No.
Looks like him.
Well, he'd have to be like 110 years old.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Characters.
I'm a little closer. I was like, whoa.
Annie. This one. And let's make this really small. Okay. Print that. Ooh. See, that was going to be smaller because I still had it set on envelope. All right, let me put a piece of paper into the printer. It will print this out. And then we can make a paper clip out of it. Cool. Okay. Set that to the side. And this one, let me grab what we're going to do. Just a little black on it because, it's Mary Poppins and I want her to have soot. Okay. So let's see. I have a couple of journal cards here that we've pre-made. And so we're going to use those. One of them anyway. So let's see. A little bit of glue. Get this on here. Let me get back to my live. There we are. All right. So now we can tuck this in. Let's give it a little ink. Tuck that in. And Let's do this one. So get this one trimmed out. Ink it. And then we'll put this one in here. And this is still going to leave most of this page. Like this is, most of this page is ready to write. And we're going to put this on. And then once you take the journaling, this is a ready to write page as well. See, take that out, plenty of room. Plus you get the added card. All right, so we're going to turn this, and we need to make an Annie paper clip. So I'm going to get this out of here, and we'll work on getting this done. What are we going to do for this? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's grab out a base, paperclip base. Let's see if I can find one. Gray. Just fuddling around with some ideas here. All right, so I'm gonna roughly fussy cut this. Yes, I'm a crazy person. I know. I'm cutting it with big scissors.
Oh, excuse me.
Less control. I know. All right, so I am planning the first trip of the season. And Sandy's going to go with me on this one. We've mapped out a pretty cool little trip. It's only going to be a couple of days, 3-4 days, and we'll be back. But it seems like it's going to be fun. This needs something. I think it needs ribbon or lace or something. So, let's see. So we're going to be, I'm thinking it's going to be, all right, let's do that, and then I'll trim. I'm thinking it's going to be probably the last week of this month or the first week of next month. Never know. But I wanted somebody else to join us, but that person has some issues, so we're just going to go see her. Yeah. Now let's see if this is a sticker, because I think it is. And if it is, I don't want to put it... I don't want to put glue on it if it is. Because you put glue on a sticker, on the backing of a sticker, it just bubbles up. All right. So. All right, we'll get that on there. Then we'll get this on there. Okay. That. Put this down on there. And then let's work on this. So this is Winkastella, and it's just, well, it's not Winkastella, it's my Winkastella. And there's a video for that. It's just water, alcohol, and some pearl medium. Okay, so here we go. Little Orphan Annie. And then we need a thing. So let me grit this out of here. You know what? I'm going to double this up because we're going to use it as a bucket. A little bucket. So let's glue it down. Oh boy, am I scatterbrained today. So let's see. I worked on the garage all day yesterday because I'm still trying to get that mess and disaster cleaned back up. At one point last night, Hubbard had enough and told me to sit down. He's no fun. So Winkastella is this little pen. It's very expensive. These things are like $7 or $8 a piece. And all it is just a clear liquid with shimmer in it. And you can do this by putting some pearl, like a pea-sized drop of pearl medium, into a bottle of 1 part water, 2 parts alcohol. And there's a video for this, and it makes the same thing. And then I just take this and I put it in my pen. Or I just use a paintbrush. And then you have to shake it up every time. There's little beads in there. So if you want to do this in a paint pen, you can, like the water pens, you can open it up, you can put the stuff in, but you need to put like a BB in there or something that will help to agitate it. Let me get my pills and throat here. Okay. So now we could put this in there, I think that would be fun. So let's do this. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. Just to clean it up. And then we'll back it. We'll put it in. Fine. I got to get all the goo off this thing. It's got so much sticky stuff on it. All right. So let's do this. Need to back. Just going to providing the glue continues to work. You never know. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down. Then we'll trim it all back out again. And put it in there as a journaling card. Get the same image for the post for the thing. I think it's adorable. Okay.
Oh boy.
That good, huh? All right, we have gone through that piece of cardstock.
Ship kids are out.
What?
Ship kids are out.
Oh. Rounding corners. Now, we'll give this a little ink, a little zhuzh. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to do some chitty chitty bang bang over here, which is what we have this little piece for. Put this right here. And I'm going to make this a tuck. So these two sides. And then Oh no. Oh no. I have to cut some more of these out. That's all I got left. I'm going to have to cut some more. So I'll get those cut out and we'll put them on here. But it is got to figure out what I'm putting in here. We could do an actual chitty chitty bang bang journal card. I don't think we actually have one of those. So we could do that. Tuck it in there. We'll have some gears. I'll get the gears cut out later because I don't have those right now. Let me see if I have a piece of cardstock that this will fit on. All right, so we're going to glue this down. You were peeling crawfish? Are you making gumbo? Po' boys? What you making? Oh, you had some seafood boil left over? Very cool. Actually, it's not a vacation. It's a working trip. I am going to be going to visit some of my crafty friends and be doing some scaventuring along the way. I've got quite a few places mapped out. And we're going to see if we can find some creative reuses along the way. Because I love me a good creative reuse, you know? They're just fun. So we'll see if we can find one of those on our route. Or 2 or 3 or 5 or, you never know. Then we'll put some gears down here. But I got to get those cut. So let me get this out of the way and we'll get out the die cutting machine. So we're gonna be doing some. Let me let him out. Come on, everybody over. Move to the door. Thank you. Everybody to the door. Out you go. You know better than get in front of him when he's trying to get to Daddy. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can find what I want. Do 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 do. I have to reorganize the drawer, guys. It's a mess. It's a mess in here. Big old mess. that one. I don't know what I did with it. I used it to cut out those pieces. It's not where it should be. It's not the where it should be. Well, it's not going to be with fairies or mermaids. Or skulls. That's not it. No, that won't work. Okay. Found one. Found one that'll work. Let me grab the die cutting machine and we'll get some black cardstock and get these done. And some black cardstock. Yeah, so I like to travel a couple of times a year and go on the road, see, what do we find? Can we find anything fun, anything interesting? Go and see some crafty friends. See where they shop. Where do they find inspiration? And sometimes I find really cool stuff, and then I bring it back here and I share it with everybody. Let's see. That works. Let's get these up. These decided they wanted to stay. And we'll get these off of here. Into the trash can. Bits and pieces. All right, let's do that one more time. Shall we? Of course. You know what? I think we're going to skip this one. We're going to do this double. Or I'm going to throw them on the floor. That could be a thing, too. I could throw them on the floor. Go. Let's see. Yep, just enough. Okay, we're going to do that double. And that'll give me twice as many for one cut. And I will cut more of these later. Because I may need them for the cover. You never know. All right. Go. Get rid of that. We'll get this off the desk. for now. Get this out of the way. That out of the way. Get this out of here. Ooh. We'll do a little cleanup over here. Because what a mess. I made a mess. Hate messes. So yeah, so like and I try to have fun along the way. It's not just, about crafting and stuff. It's about seeing what there is in our country, like checking stuff out. And sometimes I take my grandkids with me. Sometimes I just take friends. And so, I'm always looking for like museums, if there's any kind of festivals or anything going on along my route, because I like to do stuff like that, if there's like museums or botanicals or something like that, because I like that kind of stuff. And okay, there's now an entire sheet of dies on the floor. And I'm going to pick those up before Harry decides they are play toys. He does that. Last night he took all the tape off my desk, all the washi tapes. I got up this morning, they were all over the floor. So, I like to go see if there's something unique or different going on in an area. I like to stop and see. Classic car shows, botanical gardens. If they're having a rummage sale somewhere. And I happen to be traveling. I have been known to spend an extra day someplace just because their rummage sales on Saturday and I'm in town on Friday. It's like, ooh, got to see that. All right. So let's put these right here. Let's get this off of here. And I'm going to grab those dies off the floor before Harry realizes they're there. He's asleep right at the moment. So I have a brief window of inactivity. I think that's all of them. Yeah, because none others would fit. Okay. I'll double check it a little bit just to be sure. But I'm relatively certain that's all of them. Okie dokie. I love estate sales. Sometimes you find the most unexpected stuff.
Hey Marina, this is Mike with Cox Advanced Technical Support, calling in reference to Cox ticket number 299953.
Okay.
Just want to follow up with you on
cover
this.
is working, obviously. So we're going to get these put on, and then we're going to call it quits for today.
If and when you get the opportunity to either call back, we can be 847 at
don't like
2044
to be talking over him when he's working.
And or reply to that email. We'll attach that to the ticket and investigate further if you're still having issues. Please feel free to give us a call anytime. We look forward to your call. Thank you for using Cox Business Technical Support. Have yourself a fantastic day now.
Do that one, and then I think I'll do this one. This one's fun.
Oh, come on, Ozzy.
But I was just outside, and I came in, and now I have to pee. Because I won't pee in front of people. I'll do this one from the old set to tie it all together. I'll find the other ones. They're around here someplace, probably in the envelope for this journal. Nope. So put these in the tray with the other one, where the other ones were, over there. All right. So let's see, what did we get done today? Alrighty, we got this one and this one. We made a paper clip here. Got some journal cards, and we got this one done. So that leaves us 1, 2, 3 pages for tomorrow, and by Friday we should be putting this in to a binding. All right, so let me put this on here just so we know where it's at. There we go. That's C. All righty. Yeah, I don't. A few years back, I went to an estate sale, and the guy was selling everything that the people from the estate sale company said couldn't sell. And so I get there, and there was like a 12 by 12 by 12 inch box full of vintage seam binding and hem tapes and all that other stuff. And he was like, $5, just take it. And I was like, I'm out of here. But I got a huge box of it, and 90% of it was actually usable. I also got some nice fabric off of him. And if I had more money, I would have gotten he had a trundle sewing machine. I would have gotten that just for because he only wanted like $50 for it. And I'm like, I know that's worth more than that. Trundle sewing machine in the original case, it's got to be worth $2 to $3 grand. I was willing to take it, but I didn't have enough cash with me. So yeah, you just have to watch it. Like here in Vegas, everything is really expensive. But I find that if I get out of Vegas and I get into some smaller towns, prices drop. They do considerably drop.
Yep. Have to put it away again.
Yes, Michelle is exploring cards right now. As a matter of fact, I just gave Sandy, because you guys know I make cards. I just gave her my card Bible. It has like 1,000 layouts in it of different ways that you can lay out cards and set them up, just like for your backgrounds and stuff. And then you can put your themes over it. She's at last. All right, so what are we doing? Today is the 16th. So we had a 2 pockets and 1 envelope thing for Monday's video. Tomorrow we have, we'll be working on this. And then tomorrow evening we have art therapy where we're going to be working on our altered books. And then craft with me on Friday. I think I set something up. I'm not sure, but we'll call that to be announced. We have mixed media on Saturday, and then Sunday, of course, we have the game. Next Monday, the 21st, the day after Easter, I have a Tim Holtz dupe coming out. Real simple, real easy. Don't forget, over in the Facebook group, We currently have signups. I'm going to end that probably this weekend on the 19th. We currently have signups. If you want to participate, put your name in there. Make sure that I have contact information for you so that we can get shipping address and all that good stuff. We are going to be putting a listing in the group now that it's private, of, you know, names and addresses and stuff, so you can sign up for swaps and things. But we're working on it. We're just transitioning the group to private. It's only been private for about 3 weeks. So we're still kind of wheedling it a little bit, weeding out some people that have snuck in under the wire kind of thing. And once we get that all set up, we'll put in a listing for people to be able to go in and add, you know, an address and, you know, shipping information and like maybe a little wish list, something that you're looking for. But we do have a die cut swap coming up, and that'll be that'll be shut down on the 19th because we're probably going to get started doing the shipping pretty close after that. What else? Oh, we got some Minute Mysteries going into the group as well, into the Facebook group. I expect that next week sometime I should be ready to ship the quarterly projects out to the Patreons that are at that tier. So they'll be getting theirs, and then they will go on sale for you guys. I do have another pop-up sale coming. Not a big one. It's just it's going to be little golden books. I got a bunch of little golden books. Some that were mine and some that were left behind. But I have some Christmas ones and things, and I want to get those into everybody's hands so they get started on their Christmas journals. But I have some vintage ones too. So we're going to, you know, put those out there. And what else? I think that's it. I think that's everything we got going on right now. So, so remember, if you want to get in on the die swap, get signed up because that's already been up for quite a while, and we're going to get that started. Getting it, and I think we're going to do like a round robin. So the first person will send to the second person to the third to the fourth to the fifth, and all the way around. And that way, when you get yours, you can like open it up and go, oh, I can use this one, I can use this one, I can use this one, but I don't think I can use that. And you can send it along if you want to, or keep it. It's entirely up to you. But and then I'm going to be doing something else with that group. So if you're new here and I haven't offended you yet, hit the button and subscribe. Why not? Apparently you belong here. If I haven't offended you, this is your home. Let's see what else. Don't forget to check out my community tab and the Facebook group. Both of those have a listing that tells you everything that I have going on, and I am currently posting through June, actually, I believe. And I have some videos that are going to be going up today. I'm going to get those edited. Consider, you know, going over to my Ko-Fi and following me over there. That would be fantastic. There's some digitals over there if you'd like. And if you are really into it, you could go over to my Patreon. I have a $3, a $5, a $10, a $15, and a $20. My numbers are never going to change. They're always going to remain that amount. And you can get everything from just, you know, a welcome letter and a gift to getting access to the sales before the sale, money off in my Etsy store. You can get free kits, free quarterly kits. So real good benefits going on over there. Also, if you're not on my list, send me an email or an instant message. All my contacts and the information below, and get on my Happy Mail list. You never know. I might send you something that inspires you. So that's it, guys. That's all I have. That's all I have for you today. So until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye.